to give Christmas card. Remember? And it was strictly forbidden with this kid's religion to send a Christmas card. Anyway, guys, so I didn't tell Summer what was going on. I got bullied again, and maybe I am a bully magnet. But I can't help that I see what I see. So it was this video, and again, I get myself in trouble. Maybe I shouldn't be friends with these people that have Malinois, because I don't, I certainly would never say, oh, I'm an expert with ring sport, but I am an expert with dogs. So it's this video of this dog, and they want to say, it's to the point now, they want to have it where it's a 5-week-old puppy doing it. It seems like to me, because this is a 6-month-old puppy, and it's biting this guy, and the guy's got a cat litter jug full of stuff, and he's hitting it, and then the handler, yeah, that's what they do. It's faux combat. So the handler comes up behind it now, and he's slapping it. So I just said, I never understand why the handler touches him that way. So it goes on and eventually deteriorates to this guy calling me a troll. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been called that. One, because I'm not that. And this guy was supposed to be my Facebook friend. That just shows you how valid these people are as friends. But it wasn't like I was coming at it as, I just said, I don't see where that's augmenting the behavior. That the dog, that you would anytime be slapping the dog, that the dog would have to say to itself, dude, because you see how you've seen how when dogs get in fights or they start to get in a squabble, some of the other ones will come up from behind and cheap shot them. Cheap shot them. They'll act as the lieutenant for one or the other or themselves. So I said, I would think that the dog, again, you would want all of its momentum focused forward, no hitting from behind. You're not going to convince me slapping anything's ribs is propelling it forward. And so then I said, put it in slow mo. And I said, I'll go back and watch it again, just to, maybe I'm wrong. And I said, I'm not an expert with this, but I am an expert with dogs. So now this guy starts crazy making, LOLing me, again, there's, basically saying there's no way I'm an expert with dogs. So I go back and watch it again. And after watching it again, they've put parts of it in slow-mo. And after watching it again, I now notice it starts to get worse. I now notice that the dog's rolling its eyes around. It's looking here, it's looking there, because it's being assaulted from all sides. This guy's hitting it everywhere with this cat litter thing. I'm going to show you on Facebook. And then the handler's coming on either side hitting it too. So nothing they say is going to convince me. So then in the meanwhile of this, some other guy wants to add me as a friend, this guy, Mark Morgan. And, he's some kind of dog trainer or whatever. So I add him, I don't know that, this guy's some nefarious, treacherous human being. So I go on the understanding e-collar board and I put, some guy just called me a troll. Yeah, my character is spoiled and tiled. She's not used to being called a troll. And I'm not a troll. Yeah, I'm trolling around on the internet.
What is a troll?
Well, that means somebody that's just trolling around trying to start trouble. Or just trying to start fights or arguments. And I flat out said, I'm not, well, and this guy's very aggressive. Because this guy's got to be some Vietnamese national or something. Very aggressive. If you're telling me this guy's Jedi in this sport, and that's what we do, is tell people to routinely hit the dog. And it's not even like, oh, it's abusing the dog. It's just not, it's not contributing to anything. Your physicality, and these men, yeah, keep on hitting them. I bet you've got women at home too that are doing a lot of faking it because you are so out of tune with what your big freaking gorilla fucking man hands are doing to a dog. That slapping anything in the ribs propels it forward. This dog's eyes were looking all over the place. And so I said, it's not in high predatory. Oh my God, that bulldog's trying to steal. Because in hyper predatory drive, dogs' eyes are fixed. I'm going to ask Mark, could you get my phone?
Handler?
No, on the prey. Not on the handler, on the prey. Put that in, you got to put that back in the fridge or that bulldog's going to grab it. So now the guy really starts LOLing me. So meanwhile, this guy that I wanted to add as a friend goes and adds this guy that I said called me a troll and this other LOL crazy making guy to my group, and they start bullying me on there. This Derek Rose is his name. Randolph said he knows him. He's these ring sport guys, they know all. Yeah, okay. If you're Jedi level in this sport, I don't want to see any more of it. If this guy's operating at Jedi level. So I went to this Mark Morgan and I said, you are as treacherous a human being as I have ever seen. To add me as a friend. And I'm naively thinking this guy, no, he's doing it so he can add his two friends to my group and they can bully me as a group. Oh, I'm going to tell you what I said. Oh, no, I did. I banned him. But the level of treachery, and again, I can guarantee you can go back and read what I said. I wasn't on there, It did deteriorate to the point that I said, serious pros, don't use physical pity. If you are using, I said, then I want to see, it deteriorated to the point, and I never called this guy any names or anything like that. It deteriorated to the point that I said, and this is me, I told you, don't let me fall in these portals. I said, I want to see the obedience on this dog bin if what you're doing is the pat method. I want to see what the obedience with the pat method looks like. That's what I said. I mean, I could not believe the level of treachery that you would add these people to a private group so that you could bully them in a vicious people. Vicious. Where's this guy at? Oh, that's what I said. I went back on his Facebook page. Because he said, had something on there about racism or something. I put, this is what I said to this guy. This is going to be a script for my new play. Because I was blindsided. And I know better than to go on Facebook. And this is message to you, Mark Morgan. All I can say is, wow, thanks for trying to cause trouble. That Coy is a vicious, aggressive jerk, because I went on his Facebook page too, and he was douche this and that. A misogynist. A vicious, I should have said misogynist, but I said a vicious, aggressive jerk. So you add him to my group. Thanks, Mark. Your plan to gain my anonymity worked. And then after I saw what they were doing on there and what they were saying, I said, you are as treacherous a human being as I have ever seen. And add someone as a friend so you can knife them? Sick your little lynch mob on me? Grown men? Unreal. A bully and a vicious human being, a god-awful man of no character. I have soldiers in my life, Mark. Keep on bullying me. Keep it up. But that's what I said. Keep it up. You think you and your little group, who are obviously good at bullying people, nobody makes that kind of move unless these people aggressively go out on the internet and attack people. Yeah, let me show you this guy. Well, honestly, I was unfamiliar with that term, and I'm going to tell you why I'm unfamiliar with that term, because I don't go on chat boards. So apparently Mike doesn't go on chat boards anymore because of me. So I said, I'm going to use you as my role model. I can't believe the guy didn't block me. I didn't block him. He probably has by now.
Yeah, it looks like our block message from Mr. Super unblocked. You blocked him.
Yeah, no, I blocked him.
Right, but he's seen that last message.
No, he saw it. Yeah, he saw it. I mean, these guys can see. I have many, many mutual friends,
Oh, that's obviously.
But, if they go, let me just tell you right now, if they go on their chat board and start saying, some girl named Kelly Blackwell said that slapping the dog when it's biting is wrong, what an idiot. Do you think I'm going to go and get my friends and go to that chat board? And then this guy's going, oh, we're experts or whatever. You don't know anything. Oh, and maybe if you do this, that, and the other, you don't get called a troll. That's my friend Marianne. Anyway, so that's what's going on. And my friend Atik sent me a message. Oh no, Atik tried to call me.
What did he send you a picture of?
Somewhere. He sent me pictures of roses. He's in love with me.
Oh, look at all those.
He's in love with me. He might get married. What was that?
Oh, that's cute.
All right, what if I tell him I'm really sad? I'm getting bullied.
You should tell him.
You know, I don't know. I mean, you know.
Oh
God, no.
Nice. No, you should tell them because they probably don't understand though.
Anyway, it's my fault. I mean, you can't point out, you know, if that guy is operating, and I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And I'm going to ask Mark. Because again, if you're trying to say a 6-month-old dog, I'd rather see some really nice obedience. I mean, whatever, maybe there is obedience. They don't seem, they seem to post some obedience. Well, no, I wasn't really giving him advice. I just said I don't understand why the handler touches him that way. It's a valid, you know.
Most people don't want to hear they're doing something wrong. They just can't even handle it. For whatever reason.
It was just a question. I didn't understand. I don't. Well, then they were posting other videos say we slap all these other ones all the time. That doesn't mean they like it. Just because something's the way it's always been done doesn't mean it's right. You know, if somebody says to me, oh, we use the low-level stim because that's the way it's always been done. Oh, my God, I'd say that's really not right. Anyway, I don't know. For whatever reason, this Mark Morgan character is just, I guess, to me, it's a new level of treachery that I think Facebook spawns hatred. I think it's actually spawning deeper levels of hatred than ever existed before.
Didn't some girl just kill herself over Facebook? Being bullied?
So I believe it. Jesus, I'm a full-grown adult and I can barely handle it.
So we're gonna.
You know, I have to start crying and close my account half the time, or I. Well, no, now I'm getting all these. All right, but somehow I don't know whether there's some board where they, you know, post your profile because I'm just getting all flooded. All these friend requests from Pakistan again. You know, some of them are girls too. No, I don't add any of them, but there's just so many of them. There's got to be some place. Oh, we've got geniuses here that could tap into my computer. I have tap into my computer for what? Every single thing we do is on video. Oh no, our phone is worse than ever.
It is?
Yes.
Fix it?
No, I can see once these guys, you know.
That must be the service.
These little relationships with these phone guys don't last. They're one-night stands. Because you can't get these guys back on the phone after that day.
None of them are smiling.
Oh, they weren't. I never saw that guy. That's an understatement. Anyway, that's what this video was. Oh no, I got rid of. No, I right away. I didn't start fighting with them because that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. I just went on there because Mike happened to be on there, and Mike knows more about chat boards than I do. But he's given them up. He's taken my voice, and I do tell people to.
They can't do any good. What good could they do with the way people act? I don't see how any good could come out of it.
I do it myself. That one time I went on that one board because Candy was on there. I didn't know it was a clicker board. Look what happened. It wasn't good.
It doesn't come out of it.
We gotta go.